Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and this morning we're going to be doing a mobility workout. It's a stretch workout for the upper body and for the hips and legs. So what you're going to need to do today is get a little creative. You're going to need water, and you're going to need 2 chairs that are going to be across from each other, and I have mine on a mat because you want to make sure that they're not going to slide away from each other, and you're going to need a surface to move on. So I have my chair set up like this so that I can sit on a chair and be able to reach out and touch the chair without having to go too far, but I can still stretch all the way out, and I can also touch the sides of the chair so that I can go into a lunge later on in the workout and hold on to it. So get yourself set up and pause me, get your chairs arranged, and then start me back up again, all right? Alrighty, so now you have yourself all set up, and we're going to incorporate the warm-up in with the workout. It's all just going to flow together, and we're actually going to start in a seated position. So we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart, sitting in upright posture, and we're just going to roll the shoulders down and back, and your chin's going to be nice and level with the floor. And you're going to inhale and exhale. So when I'm stretching and doing mobility workouts, I really want to concentrate on trying to get as deep a breath as I can. So we're going to try to equalize the breathing today so that your inhale and your exhale are about the same length, but they're both nice and big. Now we're just going to raise the hands up. Big inhale, exhale as you go down. And we're going to try to keep that gaze in line with your hands. Inhale, and then exhale. And again, inhale. Now on this exhale, we're going to reach out, and we're going to touch the chair. And we're just going to try to slide those hands forward as far as you can. And inhale and exhale. Your back is nice and flat. So we're not looking up out in front of us, and we're not dropping the head. Our neck is in alignment with our back. And we're just breathing in and out. Stretching those arms a little bit further forward if you can. Just to get a nice stretch to that upper back. Nothing real crazy. One more, big inhale and exhale. Now on this next inhale, we're going to go ahead and bring ourselves up. And just slide those hands onto your knees. Excellent. And we're going to put the left hand on the chair, right hand's going to go over. And then exhale, bring it back down. Again, up and over. And then back down. So we're just moving the head from side to side here, from left to right. And now let's try to watch that hand go up and over. Inhaling and exhaling, it goes down. And let's do the other side. We're going to do that 2 more times, and then we'll switch to the other side. Exhale. Okay, placing the right hand on the side of the chair, dropping the left hand, and going. Now remember, the head's just going from side to side. You do this 3 times. Okay, we're going to watch the hand this time. And then back down. time. And back down. And we're going to bring ourselves out in front. Now we're going to open our stance just a little bit wider. So if you can get them a little wider than mat width apart, whichever comfortable for you. If it's a little bit closer, that's okay. My heels are just touching the mat. Gonna inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna put one hand forward, then the other hand. And I'm just gonna slowly bring myself forward, keeping my neck in alignment with my spine. And just let myself straighten out. I'm going to try to get my ears between my biceps, but keeping my neck always in alignment with my spine. Really feeling it in my hips a little bit more now. One more time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring myself up just a little bit. I'm going to drop my right hand to the floor, and I'm going to lift my left arm up in the air. I'm going to go ahead and look at it. Now, if it bothers you to look at it, you're just going to look to the side. Look. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my hand on the chair. Put the other hand on the chair. Now switching sides. One hand's going to go down on the floor. And then I'm going to lift the other hand up. And again, you can look at that hand or just look straight out to the side, whichever feels best. We're going to do 3 breaths. One more. Now I'm going to breathe in. As I exhale, I'm going to place one hand on the chair, then the other hand on the chair, and I'm going to walk my feet back to center. And I'm going to go ahead and bring one hand to my knee, then the other hand to my knee, and sit all the way up, rolling my shoulders down and back. I'm going to place one hand across to the other side, the outside of my knee, and I'm just going to rotate to the side. Just a little rotation. Now, depending on your chair, maybe you can bring your hand behind, or maybe you have to work your hand behind you to hold onto the chair. I have a little curve in my chair, so I can't just hold onto the side. Nice rotation, not a twist, so you don't want to go crazy and try to wrench your back around. Make sure those feet are facing forward. Your chin is parallel with the floor. You're still nice and tall with your spine. Don't be all hunched over. One more deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to bring ourselves around to the other side. Good. Again, nice and tall through the spine. Chin is parallel with the floor. Hands on the outside. Good. One more. And then we're going to bring ourselves back to center. Now, sitting here, you can either take one foot and just cross it over the ankle, make sure those knees are out just a little bit, and we're going to take a forward fold forward, going to chest towards knees, and you can reach your hands out, or you can just leave them on the knees, depending on how much you can bend over. Or we're going to slide that leg up, making sure the knee is over the ankle, and your ankle on the other foot's not smashing into the thigh on the other foot. Sitting up nice and tall. I have one hand on the foot, one hand on the knee. Gonna inhale, exhale, and I'm just gonna tip at the hip forward. And on each exhale, I'm gonna see if I can sink just a little bit lower. And if you need to stop at any time and stay in a certain position and hold it, you can. Good. Now inhale and exhale and slowly bring yourself up. Excellent. Now we're going to go ahead and cross that leg all the way over. Okay? And I'm going to bring my bottom foot in just a little bit more so that both knees are coming right up through the middle of my body. And I'm going to clasp my fingers together. I'm going to inhale and exhale, fold over at the hips. Feeling my foot grounded into the ground. My bottom's nice and secure on the chair. I'm opening my chest and my shoulders. And we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bring ourselves back up. Feeling how strong we are, bringing our body up. And then we're going to unfold those legs. Bring our feet shoulder width apart again. We're going to take the opposite leg and we're going to either cross at the ankle or we're going to bring it up, making sure that ankle is not on the thigh. Our knee is over the opposite ankle on that bottom leg. Hand on foot, hand on knee. Body is nice and tall. Neck is in alignment. We're going to inhale, exhale. Remembering to only move on that exhale. And if something doesn't ever feel right, you might need to reposition yourself, get out of that stretch, get back into it. Trying to stay open in the chest. Nice broad foot, helping to support your weight. One last breath. Now we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bring ourselves up. Good. We're going to cross the leg over. Reposition that bottom foot so the knees are both in alignment. Right through the center of our body, clasping the fingers in front of the knee, sitting up nice and tall. Now we're going to bend from the hip. Inhale and exhale forward, feeling the hollow through the chest, pressing the shoulders back just a little bit, and bending straight down. So we're not hunching over, trying to get our nose to our knee. We're widening our backside. We're allowing a hollow space in our chest. One more. Now we're going to inhale and exhale our way back up. Good. And we're going to go ahead and cross those legs, and we're going to open our feet shoulder width apart. Perfect. Now, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and take care of our feet for just a second. We're going to go ahead and take one foot and roll the toes under. So we're not allowing too much pressure on the foot. Now you can, if you want to, lean into it a little bit more. Rock the foot from side to side. Getting all 5 toes. Good. Make sure you're breathing, feeling that. Okay, now we're going to lift it up. Press it the other way. And again, lean into it. Nice and high. That heel is high. You can even tuck it in a little bit more if you want to. Really bending those toes. Excellent. We're going to bring ourselves back up, set that foot down on the floor. Now just wiggle those toes a little bit. Okay, now pretend like you're pulling in the mat. That's it. Just kind of pulling it. You can hear that scraping noise. Okay, let's do the other foot. Okay, first we turn it under. Can you see that? Turning it under. Okay, getting the top of the foot and those toes. Going from side to side. So some people, you might be really tight on the top of your foot. You're not used to doing this. Whenever you're barefoot and in a seated position, this is a really good time to try to turn those toes under. Good. Okay, now let's flip them over. Get that heel up. Spread those toes out a little bit. That's it. Go from side to side. One foot might be easier than the other foot, just like the rest of our body. Breathing. Now let's set that foot down. Okay, wiggle the toes for a second. Now let's go ahead and pull them in. What's sometimes good to do is you get on a slick floor, like a linoleum floor or a nice soft wood floor. Put a washcloth under your foot and try to pull in that washcloth little by little with your toes. Help build up strength and mobility in those toes. Okay, one more. Excellent. Okay, now wiggle those toes around. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, blow it out, and we're going to stand up. So deep breath in, blow it out, standing up. Excellent. So I'm going to turn around right now, and we're going to do another hip opener on the chair. So this one's a little bit more challenging, and we're going to do the pigeon again, but this time on the chair. So I'm going to bend over, I'm going to bring this leg up and across, and I'm going to take that other leg out to the side, behind me, okay, straight out behind me, and I'm just holding it. It's curved, it's not straight out, it's not in a, 45 degree, it's tucked in a little bit, holding on to the side. You might want to hold up here on your chair, it just depends on who you are. I'm stretching the other leg out. Be nice and safe, whatever you're holding on to. Excellent. Now I'm going to take just a gentle rotation to the side. While it's up there. Good. And then take it to the other side. Good. And then I'm going to bring both hands to the chair, okay? And I'm going to lift up, off, nice plank position, okay? And I'm going to bring the other leg up, okay? Extending the other leg back behind me, sitting up nice and tall. Now it's tucked in, so it's not at that 45-degree angle. Pushing through my toes that were all warmed up for me. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate to the side. And then bring myself to the other side, gentle rotation. And then bring myself back to center, holding onto the sides of my chair. I'm going to push through my arms and go back into that plank. Okay, now I'm going to push back, bring my toes forward just a little bit more, and try to bring my head between my biceps. We're just going to be doing just a modified down dog here. Just really tushy up, feeling a stretch to the back of our legs. Up on our toes. Make sure your ankles are going out to the sides. And And then we're going to go ahead and bring ourselves up and then back down into a tabletop position. Okay, make sure your hands are in a comfortable spot. Maybe check that your hips are right above your ankles and your shoulders are right above your wrists. And we're going to just put a soft bend in the knees. So here's them flexed back, and here's the soft, gentle bend. And we're going to just do some cat-cow. So we're just going to pull in the chin, take a deep breath in, and round the back, nice and high, tucking in the tailbone, tucking in the belly, tucking in the chin. And then we're going to exhale. And we're going to pop out the tailbone and the ribs, and then lift the chin up just a little. And then again, breathe in. And then we're going to exhale, lifting, and inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to bring ourselves back to a nice tabletop position. And we're going to walk our hands in front of us. And then we're going to bring one knee right above and to the other knee. And we're going to inhale, exhale, and slowly bring ourselves up. And we're going to roll the shoulders down and back. And we're going to open the palms up nice and wide here. We're going to inhale, bring the hands up over the head, place them together, and then exhale, bring them back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up, and then exhale down, and inhale up. Now we're going to exhale down, and we're going to come down, and we're going to bend those knees, and we're going to bring those hands down in between the chest and to the heart right there, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to tilt just a little bit that upper body, and we're going to put an elbow on the knee right above it, and we're going to turn and look at the opposite elbow. It's like you're popping the hip out just a little bit. Feel that stretch. Keep breathing. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, bring ourselves back, and then we'll bring those arms up. Inhale, exhale, bring those arms back down, bend the knees, and we're going to turn to the other side. 3 good breaths. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come out. Good. Now, we're going to inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come down. And we're going to place our hands on the side of that chair, and we're going to take one leg out in front of you and place the other leg back behind you so you're in a nice lunge. So what I want to make sure that you're doing is that your feet are shoulder width apart still. Don't be here where you can't see both feet. Make sure you're shoulder width apart and you're standing up nice and high. You're not leaning forward. I need you nice and high. Legs back. Now we're going to straighten that front leg. Pop that toe up in front. That's good. Okay, now get back into that nice lunge stance. And then straighten that front leg. One more time. Nice lunge stance. And then straighten that front leg. Good. Now hands firm on the chair. We're going to go into that plank position, and we're going to switch legs. Excellent. Make those legs where you need them. Shoulder width apart, plank position. Now straighten that front leg, pop that toe up. Good. And straighten that front leg. Bend that front leg, sorry. Now straighten. Good. Now let's go ahead and bend it again. And straighten. And last time bend. Good. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, get back into that plank position. Good. Just hold it there for a second. Now we're going to deep breath in, blow it out, bring both feet up, and we're going to take a deep breath in and out. Excellent. And bring those arms back down. We're going to get back into the chair. We're going to sit our booty down. Nice and easy. Nice. Okay. Let's take a deep breath in. Arms go up. We're going to exhale. Bring those arms behind us. We're going to hold onto the side of the chair. And we're going to lean forward. Making sure we're nice and sturdy in the chair. We're not going to tip over. Okay? Your chest is out. Your chin is parallel with the floor still. We're breathing nice and big breaths. Opening that chest up. One more. Now we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to release the arms, sit up, bring the arms around, and we're going to drop the chin. Now we're taking the breath to the top of the back. Inhale and exhale. Nice big breaths. Now don't shove the chin into the chest. Just a gentle lowering. Good. One more. Now we're going to inhale. After this exhale, bring the hands in towards you, turn them out, and we're going to exhale. We're going to press them up, and we're going to look in between our fingers. We're not pressing up straight towards the ceiling. We're just pressing them up towards the sky a little bit. We don't want to press our head back too far. Excellent. We're going to inhale, exhale, release the hands, and bring them out to the side, rolling the shoulders down and back. Going to inhale, exhale, and reach forward in front. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to bring it through my body and gently lower myself down in front and reach my opposite arm out. I'm going to look under my arm. My arm is resting on my lap. Palm is up. Because my tummy is compromised, I'm thinking about doing the east-west breathing, where I really think about opening my rib cage. Now I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, slide my arm in and press myself up. Big breath. And exhale. I'm going to bring my arms out. Steady myself. Bring my arm under. Lay it down. Palm is up. Extend my opposite arm out. Just really stretching the top of my back and my shoulder here. My My feet are grounded. My toes are separated. I can feel contact with the mat. My hand is open on the chair in front of me. I can feel contact with my hand on the chair. My back is engaged. Now one more breath in. And we're going to exhale. I'm going to bring my arm around. And then I'm going to push myself up. And I'm going to roll my shoulders down and back. Now I'm going to think about my neck. I'm going to very gently just rock my ear towards my shoulder and then to the other side, trying not to lift my shoulders up. Just taking my time, feeling the stretch in my neck, relaxing my jaw, relaxing the muscles in my face, around my eyes, letting the tongue float in my mouth. Now you'll pick a side, whichever is most comfortable for you, and we're just going to let that head hang there, ear towards shoulder. Now let your hands drop to the side, palms open. Now, whatever side is opposite, we're going to extend that arm just a little bit more. So my right ear is towards my right shoulder, so my left hand is out. I'm going to bring my left hand back in, and I'm going to lift my head, and I'm going to go to the other side. Left ear towards left shoulder. And leave it there for just a little bit. Now I'm going to extend my right hand out. And just breathe. So you might notice one side is more tight than the other side. And that's okay. That's normal. Exhale, bring that head up, and then inhale, exhale, bring that hand in, roll the shoulders down and back, reset that back. Now, I want you to think about pulling those shoulders back just a little bit more, and we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Now, you're not pushing it, you're just letting your head be heavy. You can still breathe freely, your jaw is nice and relaxed. Letting it be heavy. You can feel some stretching in the top of your back, top of the spine, up through the base of your neck. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, slowly bring that head up. Now we're going to take a little step out to the right, to the left, so you're still on the mat. Okay? And we're just going to roll the shoulders forward, okay, and let that head drop just a little bit more. And we're just going to very gently roll the head from right to left. So our head is still above our heart, but we're just gently rotating the head from right to left, just really getting on the sides of the neck. Make sure that you don't tense up your jaw. And then we're going to bring that head back to center. We're going to inhale, exhale, slowly bring your head back up. And I want you to stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth, just the tip even. Now we're just going to open the mouth. shut it. Kind of feel like a fish. More. And then you close your mouth. Excellent. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, arms out to the side this time. And then out. Again, deep breath in and out. And we're going to bring our hands out in front, okay? And we're just going to bend those fingertips towards you and back. So just a gentle curl in. And then we're going to turn around. Now you're going to put your palms together and you're going to press them from side to side. And then forward and then back up. Now we're going to open the fingers up and we're just going to press the fingertips together. Okay, now we're going to do that twiddling thumb. So I'm going to turn just so that you can see me, and we're going to twiddle the thumbs together. And all the other fingers need to be touching still. Okay, now have them go the other way. Touch. Now do the pointer fingers. All the fingers need to touch still. Have them go the other way. Now we're going to do the middle finger. All the fingers need to be touching still. And I'll just slide off. Go the other way. Now we touch. Now the ring finger is probably the hardest one for me. And now just the pinky. Excellent. Now we're going to do cat's claws. So bending all the knuckles. Okay, now fists and open. And around with the fists. I hear some cracking. Cracking is not bad. It just means you're popping and getting a little extra fluid in there. It needs to be going through those joints. Now we're going to take and we're just going to shake that thumb around. Thumbs are my nemesis, the strength in them. Okay, other side again. And this one. Then shake it out. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do a couple big stretches again. We've gotten the little ones. We're going to take one foot and make sure that you're sturdy on the chair. So if you need to bring the other chair in a little ways, you can. And if you need to put a cushion on the other chair, maybe you're lucky and already have a cushion on that chair. Making sure that your feet are still shoulder width apart. Don't get too close because you still need to be balancing. Now, this might be big for you, so you might want to leave it on the floor if bringing it up is too much. We're just going to try to get that hamstring just a little bit more. We're gonna inhale, exhale. You're just gonna try to slide your hand, same leg, closer to you. We're gonna inhale, exhale, slide the hand. This leg is nice and straight. Inhale, exhale, toes are up. So we're not a ballerina with a pointed toe. We have our foot up. Exhale, nice and gentle. You're gonna feel a nice tug under the leg, maybe even under the knee, so you have to be careful. Maybe even into the calf, depending on who you are. So you might be down here, going down, and then coming back up. But if you're able to get your leg up here, then we're going to go forward into it. And now we're going to take the opposite hand and we're going to do the same thing. Just slide down. It looks like this if you're on the floor. Same thing. Just a little rotation in the upper body. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to bring it up. Now we're going to trade sides. So you can get up, same arm, same leg. And of course, if you can reach all the way out here, then that's good. We want to remember to keep a straight torso though. You don't want to be cheating and rounding the back and coming up, because then you change it into a back stretch and not a leg stretch. One more stretch forward. Okay, let's change sides. Always being mindful of your balance. The other foot's engaged still, helping keep your balance. You're not sliding off the chair. Your bottom is engaged on the chair, meaning you're paying attention to what it's doing. You can feel it. One more. Good. Okay, we're going to bring that foot down. We're going to sit on the chair and we're just going to take one leg out to the side. So we have one leg going forward and the other leg's going as far out to the side as you can get it in your chair. Feel a nice stretch on the inside of the thigh. Now we're going to take the same arm as the leg is out. We're going to put it on the inside of the leg. We're going to give it a little press and we're going to look the opposite direction. Just inhale and exhale. Excellent. Bring yourself back to center, and we're going to bring that leg in, and we're going to trade sides. So make sure that your sturdy leg that's in the center is going to be where you want it. Open up the other leg as wide as you can. Place your hand on the inside of the leg, and then we're going to look the opposite direction. Good. Couple more breaths. Don't forget your pressing. Okay, one more inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself to center. Bring that leg back. So we're going to go ahead and just bring ourselves to the edge of the chair, and we're going to let those legs just come out just a little bit. So the inside of our feet are touching just the edges, and we're just going to let the legs get heavy. Good. And then we're going to bring them up, and we're going to do it just the opposite now. Now we're going to let the knees buckle in, feet are on the outside of the mat. Just letting those legs, those hips be heavy. chest, and we're going to rotate the ankle around. Try not to get all slumpy on me. Try to sit up nice and tall. And let's rotate the ankle around the other way. And point and flex for me. And we're going to go ahead and make a circle with the hip. And make it a circle the other way. Am I doing it? Okay. Now I know I did both ways. And set it down. Now let's pick up the other leg. Bring it in. Ankle. And ankle. And point and flex. Okay. And circle. Opposite way. 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to set that down. And go ahead and put that bottom nicely on the chair. And feet can be closer together or shoulder width apart. And we're just going to round the shoulders down and back. And you can close your eyes for a second. And I just want you to relax your face. And let that jaw relax. And relax the tongue. Just gently place your hands on the top of your legs. And I want you to breathe. And I want you to think about the contact of your bottom with the chair. And when you breathe, I want to see if you can feel it all the way into that chair. I know it's a weird thing to think about, but that's how deep I want you to breathe. Let that exhale all the way out. One more breath. Very good. All right, this is Joy with Enjoy Fitness 43, and this was our stretchy mobility class for today. I hope you enjoyed it. So it was a little different, being able to use the 2 chairs for a little extra stability for us today. Drink lots of water. Whenever you do a stretch class, you don't realize that it's what it's doing to you. People always think it's real easy, but it's really releasing a lot of toxins from your body that you didn't know might have been built up inside there, and releasing stress and things from the adrenal glands. So go ahead and drink lots and lots of water for me today. And just because it's probably summertime where you're at, and it's hot, so you should drink water anyway. So this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness. Like I said, subscribe, like, tell your friends, tell me what you want, and I will put it into a video. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.